right, Keith, another really nice day out there.
You joked last night that it might have been warm enough overnight to keep the window open. Tonight already feels cooler.
Did you keep the window open?
I didn't. Shocking, right?
I'm surprised.
I know.
Yeah,
I contemplated, but I didn't trust that it wasn't going to get too cold.
I feel like it was doable. I actually did it a few nights ago, like by mistake. Like the window was open before bed, and then someone pulled the shade down. I'm not going to name any names. Pulled the shade down on top of it, and the window was open all night.
You never knew.
Yeah, until the morning when the birds were like, "Hey, what you doing?
Time to get up.
You want to get up now?" I'm like, "Oh, all right, fine." 67 in Portland today, 73 in Sanford, 75 in Freiburg. So yeah, another warm day. Not as warm as yesterday, of course, as temperatures were in some cases in the upper 70s, and we got an 80 flat in Freiburg, but still above average for this time of the year. A lot of sunshine today, clear through the first half of tonight, but we'll start to see some fog rolling in pretty shortly, according to the computer models here. It rolls in, it's pretty thick through the evening into the early morning hours, and the question is just going to be how much of the day does it take to burn this fog off? And when you get to this time of the year, it takes a little bit longer. Sun angle isn't as strong. So particularly along the coastline, this is kind of a half-day event of fog at least. And into parts of down east Maine, it may be the majority of the day they get stuck in down east coastal Maine here with fog. Once we break out, temperatures in the 60s, even some 70s and mid-70s over western Maine and back into New Hampshire. And then here comes a front on Wednesday night, Thursday, which has looked weaker and weaker almost every time we've looked at it as we've gotten closer. So an isolated sprinkle is what we put in the forecast. It's like the lowest form of rain we could put in a forecast. A lot of us will be dry. Temperatures will be down into the 50s at that point throughout the day, maybe getting to 60 briefly the first half of the day, Thursday. Cool down Thursday night. Friday is bright, but it is cooler with temperatures just about average in the upper 50s, which is where we typically would be this time of the year. So the next front that comes through after Thursdays is more significant. It's kind of a second cold front on Saturday. And I think that's where on Sunday you'll really feel the difference as that front comes through with some isolated showers. Again, this front doesn't look all that juicy here on Saturday either. But then Sunday is much cooler and a bit breezy. How much cooler? Look at the European model, and we've got some snowflakes fluttering around the mountains and across northern Maine. Of course, they've already had some snow, but a return to that general vibe. And even along the coastline, most of us here, 2 o'clock Sunday in the 40s, some of us in northern Maine in the 30s. And you see that temperature drop off Sunday, Monday. We try to recover by mid next week, and I think that we will. Maybe around Halloween, which would be nice if that works out. We'll keep an eye on that trend. If we could get to the 60s for Halloween, I'm a fan of that. Comfortable stuff. So nothing is crazy here. I mean, the reality is 48 is closer to average than yesterday was, right? It's just in the other direction. So we've got a pretty big swing in there, plus the wind and all that. But I think the in-between days, between our first front, Friday, for example, is nice. It's just normal. Upper 50s, a lot of sunshine now.
What we would expect this time of year.
Yeah, okay. What we should be expecting at this point, yeah.
All right, Keith, thank you.